Can I leave my pen up there? You see it, by chance?
Yeah.
Thanks.
What's up?
Huh?
Go on. Retirement. What to think about before retirement? You know, we all have that high aspect of working hard. You know, it's one of our long-term goals that we look forward to. You know, things to think about before retiring. You know, you want to think about your financials, how much money, how much debt you're in, where you want to live, and what you want to do after. Financial planning, one of the biggest things, like I said, debt. That is one of the biggest things that we all have throughout our years. You know, we all got cars, probably homes, apartment you may live in. You know, one of the biggest things you want to consider when thinking about all your debt is, you know, should I get a financial advisor? You know, obviously you want to retire, so you're looking at what you want to cut off. Maybe credit cards. Your home is probably your biggest thing, and probably your equity. Or others use, you know, common sense, things that you know you need to get over, what you need to do to get over that. Statistically speaking, about 80% of people who plan on retiring usually don't save up enough money to retire. I myself recently retired 2.5 years ago. You know, I thought of it very young. I knew an approximate age bracket that I really want to retire. For me, I was hopefully retiring before 50, which I did. What I did to do that was I saved money aside from my checks. You know, I looked into investments, but I did what I needed to do to accomplish that goal. You know, secondly, when you're retiring, where you want to live. Many people have big ideas of what they want to do afterwards. Many sell their homes, you know, move to, as I say, warmer climates. Florida's a big one where retirees go. You know, some here in California, Arizona, where it's nice and warm. But the biggest thing is that people consider when they're retiring is those that with family have a decent sized home, they downsize. I myself, I don't have a family, but I did recently retire. And what I did consider was I knew, or in the last few years, I knew that I was stationed in Europe, so I knew I lived in Italy, and that's where I wanted to live after I retired. You know, 2 years prior to me retiring, I did all the research, looked into the area that I wanted to live, and found a decent home that I knew I could afford with the money I had on hand, and also had an idea of how much money I would be receiving after. Myself, I get disability and pension, so I knew how to break that down to my goal, which I did accomplish. And you know, another big thing, what to do after retirement. You know, that is, you know, I think a lot of people fall into the category. They retire. We all see the commercials. You see the older couples on beaches, traveling abroad, but which many people figure out after they retire is their financials. Can I afford to do that? Can I afford to move? People don't really take all that into consideration. And for me, obviously I said I did my homework financially. I did it thinking where I wanted to be and what I wanted to do. And the big thing is that it's keeping active. After you retire, you want to keep moving. You know, sum it all up. You The biggest thing for retirement is financials, where you want to live, and what you want to do are the key, I believe, are the key things that you want to look into.